fun show today, too.
We will. I'm excited. So on today's show, it's on-field reporter Toby Brown is checking out the personal collection of Gwen Reardon. She's a nationally celebrated equine artist who has some pieces going on the auction block at BLUEGRASS Auction, Appraisal, and Realty. Also details on how to celebrate winter in Tennessee. I'm curious to see this. I've never been.
Is always a good time.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
And we're getting lunch today, so you get fed 2 days in a row. This week's LEX 18 half-off dining deal is Lexington Diner. So they're back there getting lunch ready for us. We're excited for that as well. And of course, it's election day in the Bluegrass. And when it wraps up at 6 p.m., we will have live election coverage. Our coverage starts at 4 p.m. and election results as they come in. I voted this morning. I don't have my sticker on me. I have it on the back of my phone, but I voted at Henry Clay High School. And the precinct worker, she's a longtime precinct worker, told me this was the first time that they had a line when the polls opened at 6 a.m.
Wow.
So as of 10 a.m., turnout was 25%. That's only 4 hours in. So that's a pretty good turnout if it continues at that pace the rest of the day. But it's going to be interesting to see, you know, number one, what the results are, but also how many people actually end up going to vote today, because there's a lot on the line in this election. So.
There is, and it's good to hear that people are getting out to the polls, because that's the biggest thing is you can't complain if you don't go vote.
That's
you know,
right.
People want to complain afterwards that things aren't the way they want them to be.
You did your part, so that's good too.
Yes, I was going to say, I also did vote. I didn't bring my sticker in here. I forgot. It's over at my desk. But because I'm working for elections today, I couldn't really wear it on my shirt, you know, because I'm going to be on air later. So, but I did do my civic duty over near Liberty Elementary. It was pretty empty this time of day, but I feel like I always go at off times just with our schedules. Like 10:45 a.m. probably isn't a popular time for people to vote, but before work, early in the morning.
Or at the end of the day.
Right, at the end of the day. Hopefully there were a lot of people over there too.
Yeah, so we will see. All right, well, let's get to it right now and see what's on today. Two high school football players going head-to-head during a game in Texas Friday night. But they captured many people's hearts when they bonded after the game. Gage Smith and Ty Jordan are opponents, but they also know each other. Jordan's mom is battling cancer, so Smith asked to pray with Jordan after the game. Smith says in that moment, it wasn't about the score or being opponents. It was about showing compassion. Jordan's aunt posted the photos on Facebook expressing how much the gesture meant to their family, and so far it has more than 140,000 shares. These are the stories on social media, the good stories that we like to see about people coming together and supporting one another.
Yeah, that is just a next level of sportsmanship you love to see. I will say, playing sports for years, what I remember are the relationships and my teammates and the people that I still call friends. It's hard to remember the scores of a lot of games, but it's amazing to see people so young just keeping in mind the reason why you play, to me, really was just, you know, it's character building and also just those relationships. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, a police officer ran a 15K in his 50-pound SWAT uniform Sunday, only to stop and save the day before crossing the finish line. Sergeant Mike Nowacki says he wanted a tougher challenge when running the marathon. Well, you know, because running isn't tough enough.
That's not enough.
So he wore all his gear. When he was close to finishing the race, he heard someone cry for help. Nowacki rushed to find the person in distress. He gave CPR to a woman who fell down and was unresponsive. After saving the woman's life, Nowacki ran across the finish line, got down on one knee, and proposed to his girlfriend, Officer Erin Gubala, who was also on patrol. And she said yes.
What a big day for him.
Of the happy couple. I know, what a banner day. I'm feeling like an underachiever. Like, he saved the day, he ran this long race, he got engaged.
Yes.
Oh,
hero and soon-to-be husband. That's great.
Awesome.
Well, here's a moment that's captured the hearts of many people on social media. They're calling it the Getty Fire Miracle. Last week, putting out hot spots, a California fire crew spotted a wedding ring in the gutter near a burned-out home in Los Angeles. They took it back to the command post, hoping to find the ring's rightful owner. Well, after a little detective work and with the help of social media, firefighters were able to find the woman who lost the ring. The woman says her mother was evacuated from the fire and had gone through a disaster before. The Bel Air blaze that was known of 1961 also destroyed their home. The only item saved in that fire, that same diamond ring. That is a lucky ring.
A lucky ring, incredible. To me, it's a sign that there has to be a higher power. Like, what are the odds of that being a coincidence?
Something at work there for sure.
Absolutely.